Imagine a battlefield where on one side stands the most powerful military forces on Earth, the United States and Israel, equipped with state-of-the-art fighter jets, missiles costing millions of dollars, and the world's most advanced air defense systems. Yet, against this overwhelming power, there exists a weapon whose cost is lower than that of an ordinary car. Surprisingly, this small weapon is quietly starting to shift the entire equation of war. Many military analysts now argue that it is because of this drone that Iran has developed a strategy that relies not on sheer force, but on intelligence and economic pressure against adversaries. Imagine the cost effectiveness. A drone that needs to be intercepted with multi-million-dollar missiles costs only a few $1,000s itself. The implications for warfare are staggering. At the center of this story is Iran's unusual weapon, the Shahed 136 Kamikaze drone, also known as a suicide drone. We are now entering an era where wars, global politics, and economic crises can jeopardize the careers and futures of countless people. The drone may not look like a massive warplane or a terrifying missile, but in reality, this small weapon has quietly started to redefine modern warfare over the past few years. For decades, conventional wisdom held that the more advanced and expensive a weapon, the more powerful it was on the battlefield. The Shahed 136 challenges that very notion. Consider the numbers. America's Tomahawk missiles cost several $1,000,000 each. Russia's KH-101 cruise missiles are also priced in the millions. Even Iran's own Fateh 101 ballistic missiles can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. And yet, among these weapons appears the Shahed 136, costing just a few $1,000s, often less than an ordinary old car. This is where the real power of the drone lies. Often called a kamikaze drone or a suicide drone, in military terms, it is sometimes described as a loitering munition. Unlike conventional missiles, it doesn't strike directly at a target immediately. Instead, it hovers in the sky, searching for its target, much like a predatory bird hunting its prey. Some targets are hard to spot, appearing briefly and then disappearing within seconds. The drone remains airborne, patiently waiting for the perfect moment. When the moment arrives, it dives down and destroys the target in a powerful explosion, sacrificing itself in the process. Another unusual characteristic is its sound. When flying, the engine sounds very much like a scooter. That's why it's sometimes called a flying scooter, powered by a small two-stroke gasoline engine. The subtle buzzing sound can create fear in people below, because hearing it signals that something is approaching. The drone measures roughly 3.5 meters in length, with a wingspan of about 3 meters, and weighs 220 kilograms. Its warhead weighs 30 to 50 kilograms, and at the rear, a propeller drives the drone forward. A small two-stroke gasoline engine generates up to 50 horsepower, allowing it to fly at speeds of 200 kilometers per hour. There's no cooling system, the airflow cools the engine naturally. Flight control comes from a small computer system in the center of the drone, which manages the entire flight. A GPS system tracks its position via satellites, and if GPS fails, an inertial navigation system takes over. Sensors calculate speed and direction to keep it on course. In some cases, the drone can even detect radar signals from air defense systems. If such a radar is detected, the drone can adjust and strike toward it, potentially blinding the defense system entirely. Shahed 136 is launched from special trucks equipped with a launch rail. A small rocket booster propels it into the air, after which the main engine takes over and the booster detaches. Its range reaches up to 2,000 kilometers, but its true strength lies in coordinated attacks. Often, multiple drones are deployed simultaneously, sometimes hundreds, targeting different locations. They fly low, close to the ground, making them hard to detect by radar. By the time defenses react, it may already be too late. Technically, these drones can be destroyed, but the challenge lies in cost. A drone costing a few $1,000s may require an interceptor missile worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars to neutralize. For example, Israel's Iron Dome system relies on Tamir interceptors, which are far more expensive than a single Shahed 136. American Patriot missiles are even costlier. In short, a cheap drone can force adversaries to expand resources far beyond the drone's cost. And when hundreds of drones attack simultaneously, even the most advanced defense systems face extreme pressure. This is why many military experts consider the Shahed 136 not just a drone, but a symbol of a new reality in modern warfare, an era where a few $1,000s of technology can challenge multi-million-dollar weapons. Reports suggest that even the stockpiles of Israel and American interceptors are under strain. While Iran can mass-produce these drones quickly and affordably, developing advanced interceptors takes far longer and is much more expensive. Ultimately, the battlefield is evolving. The question now is not just who has bigger missiles or more expensive jets, but who can use intelligence, economics, and innovative technology to outmaneuver the other. The Shahed 136 is a small, low-cost weapon that has quietly begun reshaping that reality.